I now invite your attention, Mr. Speaker, sir, to the national objectives and direct principle of state policy. And specifically, I want to go to principle number 26, accountability. They are short, I would like to read them. The first one says, all public offices shall be held in trust for the people. The second says, all persons placed in positions of leadership and responsibility shall in their work be answerable to the people. The third one says, all lawful measures shall be taken to expose, combat, eradicate corruption and abuse and misuse of power by those holding political and other public offices. This is the command of the Constitution that you, Mr. Speaker, you swore by in the oath for the office of the Speaker. All of us here, members of Parliament, we swore by it. So I really thank the President, but I must thank him because recently, despite being the first citizen, he was driving around and people questioned him to provide answers by virtue of holding the office as a leader, as a political leader. Although his response was not satisfactory to me. When he said, in Kalerwe, you don't have power because you voted for Noob. But at least he answered. At least he answered. That shows that if the president can humble himself and answer and be accountable, why are other political holders of offices in this country so adamant to the level that even the constitutional right of a member of parliament to express themselves, an attempt is made to curtail that? We had to fight. As a member of parliament, we have to fight and struggle to be heard on this floor of parliament. Mr. Speaker, my guidance, the guidance I'm seeking from you is that as political leaders of parliament, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the 4 commissioners of parliament, first, before we go outside, there are questions that have been asked by virtue of the political offices that we hold. Ugandans want those answers. That is why people were marching to come and get the answers from parliament, because we, the representatives, cannot give them the answers they want. We are being accused as parliament that we are corrupt. I'm an MP, I am not corrupt. In fact, I don't know Uganda, but this one hurt me a lot. When I was moving around and I saw people pointing at me, calling me Owechitiwa, I thought it was something nice. Later I was told it means you're a thief. I am not. I'm not.
Order, honorable colleagues, let's listen to Honorable Jonathan.
So,
let's listen to Owechitiwa Honorable Jonathan.
let me conclude on this serious matter. All I am requesting,
Honorable Jonathan, you're protected. Let's allow it.
all I am requesting is that as people who are holding offices in trust of the people, can we take an initiative to explain to the people of Uganda the questions they ask of us even before they take the drastic step of coming to the streets? Because the situation that happened today, most of you, the inconvenience that I had to pass through as a member of parliament to come to do my constitutional duty in office was too much. And we were being harassed. Even some of us who left our IDs, the parliament IDs, it took time for us to be verified to come here. I don't want to go through that every day when I come to work here. So I ask you, Mr. Speaker, that when you retreat to your chambers, think through, and all the leaders, and provide answers. If you have been accused of A, please try to provide an answer. We don't want Ugandans to come. They are already saying if they cannot access us here in this parliament, they will go to our homes. I cannot take that for granted. Me, I don't have a police officer. I don't have security. Many of you have security, combat what I don't have. I move as I am here. And my home, nobody has visited. I don't want to be accused of being part of the loot, part of the corruption. Each and every person accused should answer in line with the provision of this constitution. And if it may please you, Mr. Speaker, lastly, we have been struggling to bring business on the order paper of this parliament to discuss this matter. To the extent that colleagues are moving, running away, and yet you can use your discretion as a responsive leader and say, I have seen you struggle. Why must you raise signatures to come and discuss issues of corruption? Why? Why must people be raising signatures? You can respond and say, as a leader of this house, I have decided that this matter is so urgent that we can allow it to be discussed so that we don't go. I beg to submit, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, why we rise up in arms against the statement of the Attorney General?
You have been peaceful.
Yes, Right Honourable Speaker, thank you. Most obliged, Right Honourable Speaker. Is when the security forces of this country turn a matter that is purely political and they try to punish it by using courts. This is not the first time, honorable members, I've been here. We've had such similar incidents in the past, like walk to work. And I wish the Attorney General today and the Inspector General of Police, Byakagaba, could take a leaf from the retired IGP Ochola. There are instances where even if you suspect, you can keep these members. At a reasonable time, you set them free. Like usually, they used to curtail the opposition by holding them until late hours in the night when there was nobody to walk home with. They are taken to their homes. That wasn't the best. We condemned it. But here, where the Attorney General looks in the camera and says he's going to subject members of Parliament under a punitive legal system, where they are arrested in their cars, Right Honourable Speaker and Attorney General. We witnessed a member being arrested in the course of driving his car. His car is towed and is inside. He's taken to CPS. And at 8 p.m., he's arraigned in courts of law at night and remanded. Right Honourable Speaker. It was at night, Right Honourable Speaker. Mr. Attorney General, this is our country. We are lucky we are on the government side, and this I'm warning members. But tomorrow you may not always be in government. Would you wish to be treated in the same manner when you are organizing? Why are you causing unnecessary fires? Why are you causing unnecessary hatred and friction in the country? On a simple matter. Right Honourable Attorney General, look at it this way. Today we are in government and therefore you speak a lot of law and a lot of English. But you know very well that these are the people who are helpless. Then you are citing sub judice, meaning that members of Parliament should not speak. They should allow theirs to go in prison. And I think this is not fair. So once you are meeting your colleagues, be fair to us.
Thank you, Honourable.
Be fair to Parliament.
Then they respond.
Right Honourable Speaker, first of all, I want to thank you for the opportunity. Secondly,
please, Honourable colleagues.
Secondly, I want to thank you
Honourable Sechkubo,
for having...
Honourable wants you to listen to him.
Sechkubo?
Now, no, please, Honorable, please, don't cause excitement. Honorable Sachku, you were hard in silence. Let's listen to Honorable Rion.
Thank
Please,
you
let's not exchange. Yeah. Honorable Rion.
Thank you so much, Speaker. As you're very much aware that we've been in a struggle to look for signatures to debate a matter of national importance in this parliament. I want to thank God that from 0, we went up to 172. We are left with 5. We pray to God that we get the 5. Reason being, we voted for you, Speaker. The Speaker and you, we voted for you to chair this House neutrally. Right, Honourable Speaker, you have failed to defend this House. The President painted us clearly in Kololo during the State of the Nation address that I used to hear, but I have now confirmed with evidence that there is corruption in the Parliament of Uganda and the Ministry of Finance. My first question is, you as the chair, as the speaker, what have you done to clean our image which has been painted bad? In the streets we are moving, they are calling us corrupt. On this same parliament, we requested you yourself and Speaker, Right Honorable Anita Among, that there is exhibition of parliament going on issues of corruption. Give us space on the order paper to have this matter debated. It is 2 months down the road. The world is aware that there's corruption in this parliament. We want this matter to be debated. Why are you running away from that debate? You are meant to be neutral. Give space for all of us equally. Why are you making us suffer? Running through this country looking for signatures to debate this matter of corruption in this parliament. You need to come out clean. Right Honorable Speaker, you, Right Honorable Anita Among, has been painted out for being corrupt. Your name has been mentioned for being corrupt. We are also having a motion to have a matter debated on the commissioners. We have our evidence. We want to lay and have them defend themselves. You are all blocking us from that. What is this parliament all about? Where are you taking this country? Today, this country is under panic. Today, they have deployed the army massively because of issues of corruption in this country. Why don't you let Ugandans free from corruption? Why don't you allow us to debate the matter of corruption in this parliament, here in this floor? It is too much. We are not thieves. All these MPs have been painted. If we know we are clean like me, screen me. We have evidence. We have evidence. So we need this matter to be debated. You need to clean your name. Deputy Speaker yourself. Anita Among needs to clean her name. The commissioners need to clean their names. The ministers need to clean their names. And as MPs, if you have anything against us in this parliament, we need to clean our names.
Thank you.
Why don't you want this matter to be debated on this floor? Deputy Speaker, we need this matter addressed.
Thank you.
If not, we are ready to join the Ugandans because you're blocking us the opportunity to debate. We were voted by our voters to come and debate. Why are you running away from debate, Deputy Speaker? Why is Anita Among running away from debate? Why? We need a parliament which is pre-corruption.
Thank you, Honorable Rion. Thank you. Now, Honorable colleagues, the Honorable Rion is raising, I think Honorable is given you time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker,
We are still here, Honorable
I
colleagues.
seek your protection.
It's just
Honorable
4
Speaker.
p.m.
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speaker, I seek your protection. My brother, I'll give you information. I'll give you time. I'll give you time. Right, Honorable Speaker, I really want to thank you for the opportunity you have availed to me. I was over the weekend in Busia, and I was lucky to cross to Kenya. We had a function in the other side to promote the cross-border cooperation. And I was introduced in the title of Honorable in Kiswahili is called Mheshimiwa. But when I was introduced as Mheshimiwa, there are some Gen Z young boys who changed my title from Mheshimiwa to Mwisiwamiwa. Mwisiwamiwa means a thief of Cain. And that was a very big embarrassment because Parliament of Uganda is tainted with corruption. And I want to agree with you and agree with all the speakers that it is high time that we speak about this event that has really attacked our August House. Whereas they are speaking about, Mr. Speaker, they are speaking about the Speaker, about the commissioners, about you. We also have the writings on the wall speaking about the law, 1.7 billion. And truly I wanted to agree with you that almost everybody is talked about. Even Honorable Rion, it is known one time they spoke about him. Honorable, my mentor, Seki Kubo, I don't know where he is. They are calling him a land grabber. So therefore, give us enough time so that we talk about this matter and we clean ourselves as leaders so that we build the confidence of the August House in the public of our voters. Because how will Honorable Sekukubo look for signatures and when he comes to Busia, they say he's a land grabber? How will Honorable Rion come to talk to his people and they say he had a scan with the park? You see, all these are matters that we should speak here publicly for Ugandans to know that and Ugandans know and gain confidence in the August House. Because people keep calling, Madam Speaker, you must resign. Deputy, you must resign. The commissioners, you must resign. We should also call in finance their issues there and other agencies of government.
Thank you.
I therefore want to thank you for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, you're a wise man. I really thank you.
There is something which I think Parliament has been made a face of corruption, and a picture has been painted. For example, I don't have a job because Parliament you're stealing money, because Parliament's budget is not even 1%, okay, of the national budget. So, are people failing to get roads because of Parliament? Are people failing to get jobs because of Parliament? Are people failing to get schools because of Parliament? Are we failing to get pay rise because of Parliament? I think we must sit, we agree that some people won't stand on a moral high ground, and then Parliament we look like we are the face of corruption in the country. It really can't, and it can't spare any of us. That's why I was very cautious on the issue of colleagues when I saw them going for each other the way they were doing. The president has said he has opened the one corruption. You have a duty under the Constitution. The accountability. We have accountability committees. What are we losing? Let us support the president and we show him we are your ally on this. And then we don't look bad. So that is not about executive, parliament and all that. No. The president is very clear on corruption. So let's all of us play our role.